from all around your lawn. I'm here to tell you how football is strong.
Good morning and welcome to the GDFL Netball Show. We're up to round 8. I find that hard to believe that we're nearly halfway through the season. So I hope you all enjoyed your break on Saturday as I did. I was able to catch up on some things, which was wonderful. Special guest this morning joining us is Heidi Shaw from Bannockburn. Good morning, Heidi. How are you?
Good, thank you, Madge.
That's good. Lovely to have you on. We had a chat with you earlier at the start of the season. And things have changed and moved along a little bit for Bannockburn. So wanted to have you back on and have a chat a bit further about how you're feeling and that sort of thing. So you've got a couple of wins. So tell us, how are things at Bannockburn?
Yeah, they're good, thank you. We do have 2 wins on the board now and 1 draw against East Geelong last round. So
which we'll chat further about shortly, which is wonderful, a draw to East Geelong. You must have been feeling pretty good about that.
It was good, yes.
So your wins, tell us, you've got a couple of wins on the board.
Yeah, we do. Belmont and Thompson. We've had some good wins against, and we've had a good game against East Geelong, North Geelong as well. Yes,
which was a
good game. We only lost by 6.
You did have a good game.
We were happy with that one as well.
Yeah, so things must be pretty happy out there at Bannockburn.
Yeah, it's not just the A grade, all the grades. D grade is still undefeated at the moment. They're on top of the ladder.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, C grade beat East Geelong, who was on top of the ladder last round as well. So,
wow, so things are good.
They are. Yes.
So tell us, Heidi, you've had a change of coaches out there. So you've got co-coaches.
That's right.
Am I right in saying that? Yes.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. Yourself and
Jess Shaw as well. Jess played at Bannockburn and coached Bannockburn a couple of years ago, so she's come back, and so we're doing that together, and it's working well so far. So
how? What changes have you made this season? Obviously, you seem to be a little bit stronger and you seem to be a lot more disciplined in your side. Tell us, what things have you made the changes to this season?
I think we've got a couple of new players.
Yes.
We've got a junior, under-17 player, Jess Kennedy, has come up, and that's given the side a bit of height in the goal ring as well.
She was in Bannockburn, yes?
Yeah, so she's still playing for Bannockburn under-17s. So she's still playing in the under-17s, but she's a regular starter in the A grade as well, which is good.
That is so good to see, promoting those juniors up. That's awesome. And who else have you got?
Kylie Ainley has come back from having a baby.
Yes,
so
I was chatting with Kylie the other week, and she's a wonderful player.
Yeah,
so she's a real plus for you. Yep,
that's right. Sharon Ford has come from Grovedale.
Yes, saw that. Yes,
so she's a very strong player as well. So she's very handy to have in the team too.
Absolutely, and you have got some really strong players. You move the ball very well, and as I said, disciplined and things like that. What things are you doing as a coach? If you know your background, obviously we might touch on your background first, and then touch on things that you're doing as a coach there, as opposed to what may have happened in the past. Yeah,
I've been lucky to have been coached by a lot of good coaches over the years, and a lot of variety. So
you've got some good experience in your background of coaching.
That's right. Yeah, and a lot of them have been very disciplined coaches. So that's where I've tried to. That's one thing that when we do go to training and on the court as well, is we train how we play, and we train hard and we play hard. Yeah,
yep, it absolutely shows.
So that's what we're
Tell us your background, Heidi. What is your background?
Locally in Geelong, I've sort of played since I was young. I've played juniors, mainly at Drysdale.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And from there went to North Shore.
Yes.
And played there for about 6 years.
Yes.
From the start of the GFL. Then once I was, the last couple of years went back out to Drysdale.
Yes.
Just lucky enough to be part of the 2 premierships. Yeah, out there.
You lucky girl.
Very lucky.
So left premiership sides. Moved to Bannockburn. Reason?
I think just to take on the coaching, just to start getting into that. I've done, I think, what I can with playing, and I think that I've got knowledge and experience to, I want to pass that on now. And
well, you're still a great player.
Go out to thank you. Go out to Bannockburn and just try to, I don't know, give back to netball, I suppose.
Yeah, and you've got a great club to do that.
That's right. Yeah,
they're a wonderful. They're a wonderful club. Donna's probably got some questions too that she'd like to ask you, Heidi.
Sorry. Yes, Heidi. So, as you said, you've been to a few different clubs, few different coaches. You take the experience from what you learned from them and you've put it to your team. How have your players as a team responded to your style of play in considering like what they had actually had at Anarchy before you came along?
The thing I suppose is being out there it's a new team. And so they're not...
So that helps.
Yeah, they've been responding well. It's not just myself. Jess as well has got some great experience and knowledge of netball too. And being a school teacher, she's got that...
the flair.
She does. She's just so...
She'd be able to crack the whip anyway, wouldn't she?
And can
keep
do
them in
that.
line.
So, and all of the team, I think they're hungry for knowledge and for the skills and drills and that sort of thing. So we're lucky that they want to learn. So the balance of your team, are they of the younger years or are they heading sort of mid-age? What's probably a bit older. Yeah. We've got sort of the two young ones, one that's just come out of under 17s and the one that's still playing 17s. They're actually sisters. Right. Other than that, we're probably looking, myself being mid-30s.
Very old.
Yeah, mid-30s.
That's not old, trust me, that's not old.
Jess, Kylie, Michelle, we're all sort of...
But your junior development, you have got a lot of juniors there at Bannockburn, haven't you? Yeah. And they're going really successful at the moment. They are. So in saying that, you probably have a lot to replace when your players do leave in the end, won't you? Yeah, we will. That's what we're trying to do, is get the juniors through. Correct. We've got an under 15 at the moment. Well, your juniors is the basis of the club. Exactly. And everyone knows that. Yeah. So for you to have that amount of juniors there, you're lucky. Yeah, and for the last couple of years, they've got Deb Arkley and Sarah Arkley. They're still both coaching the juniors, and they're really good. Yeah, they've been there for the last couple of years, and they're happy for the girls to step up. One of our under 15s has played 2 full games the last 2 weeks in the D grade, and she's just been playing and responding really well. We've got a couple of other under 17s that are playing B grade too. We're really trying to push them and get them through. So your juniors are enjoying their time up in those grades, because I know out at Anarchy we do have a couple of like under 17s too who do play in those lower grades, and they love it up there. And also it's the fact that they have the experience from the other members of your team to actually learn off, which is good for them. That is, and we find that they actually step up when they play as well. Absolutely, you're right there. Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, in the senior grades.
Heidi, just wanted to touch on the game last week or the week before, that the draw with East Geelong. Can you tell us quickly about that? That's fantastic.
It was a great game. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a good game. We came out quite strongly. Yes. We were
to start
off with. Yeah.
Did you lead all the way?
We did. We actually got up to a 10-goal lead at one stage.
Yes, I saw that.
So it was a bit disappointing to allow them to come back, but they are a good team.
And they do come back. What happened?
Well, we did know that they would.
How did you let them come back? That's a big lead to lose.
Was it fitness? Was it tiredness on behalf of the girls? Or do you think that they stepped up a notch for them to be able to draw you back?
I think they were a bit more experienced in a tight contest. We did know and have seen that they do come back after half time. So we were mindful of it, and maybe just a few changes that we made as well. We just did, and I think our experience now, we're probably getting that experience as we're going, but our experience on the day, we probably tried to push.
Wow. Well, that was awesome. That must have got you really happy and pumped for the rest of the season.
Yeah, we are. It's given us a bit of confidence for the next 4 weeks.
Well, Heidi, thank you for joining us this morning. We're going to see you back on the panel to fill in for Fiona. So thank you for coming this morning, and we'll chat with you a little bit later.
Thank you.
We'll go to a break now. We're back shortly.
From all around your lawn, I'm here to tell you how football is strong. Bounce the ball.